Why, hello everyone, this is James coming at you with another awesome video. Now, this is part 2 of a series about how to write an outstanding subject line. Okay, now this is email marketing. Okay, I'm going to show you, I'll give you some strategies, tools, and techniques on how to create an outstanding subject line for your email. Okay. Now remember, those subject lines is important. It increases, a good subject line drastically increases your click-through rate, okay, your open rate. And by increasing the open rate for the email, it will also increase your click-through rate. Now, just as always, I'd like to begin with some encouraging words. Remember that there is greatness within. You are designed for greatness. You can do great things. PMA, you must have a positive mental attitude. There's nowhere around this. You must have a positive mental attitude. You must have some great I am statements, things that you speak over yourself, some great words of encouragement. Okay? You need to have a vision board. A vision board. Get your mind moving. Get your mind moving, okay? Now, these things will help create and foster a positive mental attitude. I am designed for greatness. This is an example of an I am statement. I can do great things, okay? I can do this. I got this. I got this. Okay, there's greatness within me. Everything that I touch prospers. All things work together for my good. Okay, these are examples of some good positive words, positive affirmations. Kick those negative thoughts to the curb. Kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Take massive action. You know, once you get the information, once you get the knowledge, you got to do something with it. Do something with the knowledge. You must give thanks. You must become a person of thanks, a person of gratitude. As you give thanks and as you take massive action, as you have a PMA, your chances of your dreams coming to pass drastically increases. Okay, it increases. So those are my encouraging words to you. Now, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Okay, I need you to engage with me on here. Okay, engage with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, we're looking at tips about how to write an outstanding email subject line. All right, okay, I have the correct slide up now. I had the wrong slide up there a minute ago. I got the correct slide here now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're looking at this beginning. This is part 2. So we're starting with part 3. So here are the next set of 5 tips. Make the person feel special. Make them feel that they're a special person. Create a sense of importance. Make them feel important. Use numbers. Pose a compelling question. Do not be afraid to be a pawn, or to make a pawn. Okay, then the last group here is do not use all caps. Do not include a question with an exclamation. That would be perceived as spam. Engage the preview text, and then do a test, A/B test. All right. So number 11. Okay, make a person feel special. Now, we all want to feel special from time to time. This is a way to make them feel like they're an insider, that they belong. And this will create loyalty and compel them to want to open your email. Okay. Make sure you use the right phrases to make them feel special. And here are some phrases that will help do that. Okay? This is for our beloved customers only. These are examples. Exclusive offer for you. My gift to you. You are invited. This is a private invite. So these are some examples of some words that you can use to make your readers feel special. Again, for our beloved customers only, and exclusive offer for you, my gift to you, you're invited, and this is a private invite. Okay, those are some examples. Okay, number 12. Create a sense of importance. Act now. Okay, act now. Use the language in your content by communicating urgency and scarcity. You want to create urgency and scarcity. Act now. Move on this today. This will compel your readers to click. And by impelling them to click, the chances of them actually acting on it drastically increases. Okay. Now, don't do this too often. You don't want to be the one that cried wolf, okay? Use this sparingly, okay? Don't use it all the time, but use it sparingly. 13, use numbers in your subject lines. Okay, now this helps. To use data and numbers is a great way to get your email noticed. Okay, here are some examples as to how you could do that. Title of your blog name could be a series of numbers. Okay, a page length of the offer. Okay, a significant discount. These are examples as to how you could use numbers. Okay, the numerical benefit. Okay, and then join the more than 7,500 others at this event. Okay, so they're using numbers. And these are examples as to how you could do that. Okay, 14, compelling question. Now you want to pose a compelling question. By doing this, this will draw your readers in. It's going to create like a little curiosity. It's going to create some interest. And so you want them to buy in, okay? You want them to buy in. It's a great way for them to pique their curiosity. Okay, part 2. Now here's some examples as to how you could do that. Okay, how to pose a question. Okay, then SEO mistakes. Are you making these SEO mistakes? These are examples of a subject line that asks a question. Okay, do you know what you're doing wrong with your website? Can you afford it? What are your customers saying? Okay, this is an example of how to pose a question. Okay, now everyone loves a good pun. Okay, this is a way to delight your readers and spice up your email. So kind of do a pun there. Okay. Now here's some examples as to how JetBlue use their pun. Okay, this is an example. Okay, oh yeah. Do not use all caps or overuse exclamation points. Now if your subject line looks something like this, this is A, sample A, this is all caps. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Or let's say this is the next one you don't do. 50% off today only, then have all these exclamation points. Okay, these are examples of what not to do. You do this, the chances or of them opening your email drastically decreases. As a matter of fact, when you capitalize the letters like this, it's considered that you're yelling. No one really likes to be yelled at, okay? No one likes to be yelled at, so avoid using all caps. This is like you're yelling. And it also can come across as very spammy. It could be spammy, very spammy. Okay, 17. Do not include questions and exclamation points in the subject line. Now, this will be considered as spam if you do this. So you pose a question, and then right behind the question, you have an exclamation. Okay, do not do that. Okay, like this. This will end up in your spam folder. Okay, here's the question, then here's the exclamation. Okay, don't do that. You got the question, then the exclamation. Don't do that. Okay, and do not ask open-ended questions. Don't do that. No, no. This is a no-no. Now, preview text. Now, there are some emails that it reveals the subject line, and then on some of them it will show like the first line or two of the email. So you get the subject line, and then you get a preview of the actual email. Okay, this is what this is talking about. So they want you to be aware of that, okay, that occurs. So you want to use it to your best advantage. If your email, if a preview of your email is showing up, then you want to make sure that it's the correct thing that you want to appear. Okay, you need to really take a really good eye at that and make sure that it's something that you want the reader to see as a quick preview. Okay. Now, split test, A/B test or split test. Now, you must always test your email titles and your emails. The reason we do that, you need to find out what's working and what is not working. You need to figure this out, and then you do what's called a split test or A/B test. Half of the group get email A, the other half get email B, and the group that gets the greatest response, that's the email that you would utilize, the ones that receive the best response. Now, when you do this, what works best, you need to find out what works best for your audience. Okay, I just said that. If long or short subject lines, which is better. They include numbers or to not include numbers, which is better. Questions or statements, which works better. So you want to find out which subject lines work best as you compose them. Again, short or long subject lines, which one works better. Include numbers or not to include numbers, which works better. You need to find it out. And then questions or statements. And the way you find it out is by doing a split test or A/B test. Okay, that's how you just determine which works better. Okay, now let's go over some examples of some catchy email subject lines. Okay, we're going to look at 3 slides that we're going to take a quick look at. Now, here's some examples. This one here, claim, okay, action, claim you're unlimited. Okay, now notice that the word unlimited is capitalized, but the whole subject is not capitalized. Okay, now they want to show the emphasis. Now this is acceptable. Okay, but if all of it was capitalized, it will come off as being offensive. Okay, here they did a play on words or pun. Instead of saying trick or treat, they're saying trip or treat. Okay, and then $300 off. It ends tomorrow, and this is offered by a tour company. Okay, this is something about PTO and special Fridays, so what they call summer Fridays. They kind of make a reference that, okay, it's a special Friday. Okay, here's some more examples of subject lines that work. Okay, here's the subject line, and this is the preview text. Okay, is it scary outside? And then preview text, here's $5 to stay in. Okay, so they kind of doing a play on words there, which is very good, very clever. Okay, red lipstick, okay. One word, then is that enough? Said enough. Okay, these are examples. All right. Okay, here, this is our third slide for examples. This question was posed by Allstate. Okay. Okay, so, okay, it's about buying a dress. Okay. Okay, buying a dress. Okay. Clever way of doing it. Okay, now the whole purpose of the email is that you want it to get open. Remember, if your emails are not being open, then they don't know that you're there. Okay, so you want your email to get open, and you want them to know that you're there. The whole purpose of sending the email is you want to share your content. Share your content. If it's not being open, then you're not able to share your content. That defeats the purpose. Okay, so let's look at, quick review here. Now, this is our part 3. Okay, now we're looking at tips for great subject lines, okay? Make sure you start with action words. Action words, start with action words. Make people feel special. Create a sense of importance. Use numbers. Compose a compelling question. Again, I start with action words, with the action verb. Start the subject line off with an action verb. Make the people feel special in your subject line. Create a sense of importance, urgency. You can use numbers and then pose a question. Okay, and then the last one here. Don't be afraid to use upon. Do not use all caps in the subject line. You can use some caps, but don't use all, and don't use a whole bunch of exclamation points like that. Okay, don't do this, and don't do that. All right. Okay, do not include a question and explanation together in the same sentence. This would be considered a spam. Don't do that. This right here is spam, and this is considered spam also. Don't forget the preview text. You have the subject line, and then sometimes you do the preview text. Also, the A/B split test. Remember, you need to do a split test of your mailings. Find out what works best with your audience. Okay. An example of that will be long titles, short titles. Have a person's name included in the text, or to not have it included. Use numbers, not use numbers. Use questions or statements. You need to figure out which works best. These are some examples as to how your split test could look. Okay, we just did that. We just did that one also. Okay, so great. Now, so we just finished up with the presentation on how to write outstanding subject lines. Okay, this is part 2. Okay. Now, remember, if there's a topic you would like for me to cover, send me some information, and I'll be more than pleased to do that. Make a request, and I'll do my best to do the research and create the video and put it up if possible. Okay. Remember that there is greatness within. You are designed for greatness. You can do great things. Within you lies greatness. I want you to be able to say, I'm living the dream. The dream has come true in my life. Great, great, great it is to stand in youth by the starry stream. But a greater thing is to fight like through, and to see at the end the dream is true. I want you to be able to say the dream is true. I'm living the dream. I've been with and I've been without. Being with is so much better. I want you to be able to say that. The dream is possible. The dream can come to pass. Success leaves clues. You find those clues that success leaves, and then you simply apply them. Apply them. You have the knowledge. You got the information. Now you got to do something with it. That's a clue. Take daily action. You must execute. Take daily action. You have to act on the knowledge that you know. Act on the information that you have. Act on it. You have to speak positive words over yourself. Get some positive affirmations like, I can do this. All things work together for my good. I am special. There is greatness within me. And what is special about me is greatness. I am designed for great things. Get yourself a mind movie. A mind movie. Get yourself an action board. Okay? Put that before you. Tell your mind what to think. Mind, you line up. You line up. I got the knowledge. I'm getting the knowledge. Now I need to apply the knowledge. I have the information. I know how to write a good subject line. I got the information. Okay, now write one. Write one. You know what to do. Do it. This is how your dream come to pass. Okay, you got the knowledge. Now you have to apply the knowledge that you have. This is how you do that. Apply the knowledge that you have. There's just nowhere around this. Remember, you can do this. You are designed for greatness. There's greatness within. There's greatness within. Like this page. Share. Let people know that we're here. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I need you to engage with me. Engage with me. All right? And then I want to hear your stories. I want to hear what happened as you begin to apply the knowledge that I'm giving you. I want to hear what is happening with you. I want to hear it. Let me know. Drop me a note. Leave me a message. Let me know what's happening with you. Let me know. Let me know. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you. May He grant you His favor, and may He continue to give you His peace. This has been James. Have a great week. Not just a great day, but also have a great week. Take care.